Boom, 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 and we're back. This is your boy Enigma September, and you're now listening to the Enigma Sept Hour. The song you just heard was my man Shem. Why am I? Yeah, stop kicking the desk. My man Shem Rivera featuring TY44 and RTillery with Alliance. Shout out to my man Shem. I gotta get him back on the show. Same with my man TY44. But yeah, man, we back. This is another episode of the Enigma Sept Hour. Actually, this is episode 139. So congratulations to yourself. We're gonna get it together one day. One day, then. Pretty sure you guys know there's no one here. Anyway, yeah, 139, man. Special guest. Now, I know that Pat and Joe thought that I was going to be a total wash with the month of May being the Female Appreciation Month here over in Freedom Train Radio. But no, it's not. I've decided to save the best for last. Well, I mean the best. I truly mean the best. I got my girl C Red. She's going to be on the pod at the 30-minute mark. She's the guest of the hour. Not only is her presence is in honor of Women's Appreciation Month here over in Freedom Train Radio. That's my sis, and she's one of the best. I want to say the best female rapper. I know some people may look at that contentiously, but the best female rapper to come out of Tallahassee, in my humble opinion. And sis is getting married in about a month or two. About a month. A little over a month. So yeah, man. I just want to show C Red some love. So she'll be here at the 30-minute mark. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Now, I will say this. I have to buy back some time. I gotta buy back some time because I know last episode was a long one. Hey, yo. Shouts out to my man, my homie, Killer Cal, aka DJ Bush, for coming through. And yeah, first of all, that whole sentence was pause worthy. You see, I didn't do anything. But regardless, yo, man, it was good conversation, good vibes. And that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Rather if it's Killer Cali, my man Gangsterville, both of them together, man. They're my bros, and it's always good times. So it was enjoyable. But I'm not gonna take that much of you guys' time this week. So don't fret. Don't you don't have to clear out your schedule for another 2-hour podcast. It's not gonna be that long. Anyway, speaking of my bros and those that show love. Oh man, wait. Before I get into it, man. Hold up. I spoke about weddings and things, man. Let me say this. The podcast is gonna be short too, because I really haven't had time to prepare. And that's because one of my, I can't even say favorite. I mean, I think it's obvious at this time, but definitely one of my closest cousins got married this weekend. So one time for my cousin Key and her new wife, ain't even making that dough yet. Yeah, they made that dough. I'm joking. But new wife D for getting married this Saturday, man. Got married this Saturday. 2 ladies. So yeah, again, for Women's Appreciation Month. You know what I mean? I appreciate their love and the commitment that they made to each other this weekend. And it was beautiful. The ceremony was beautiful. The celebration was beautiful. And I was glad to be in attendance with my family because they are my family. And it was all around good time, good vibes. man. And it was funny because when I told people, or I've told people that when one time, bro, yeah, no 2-hour episode this time. He said, "Who is SB?" I don't know if that's I don't know if that's Gangsterville or Killer Cali. Anyway, regardless, y'all my bros, man. But no, but yeah, man, it was beautiful to see them come together and try to speak on it at the reception. And I guess I try to clarify because I was trying to be a jokester, but no, it's to paraphrase what I did tell them is that because of their love and because of their type of love, there's going to be a lot of pressure. Way more pressure than me and Felicia will have to face. Mainly because, you know, me and Felicia, we are in a heterosexual marriage because I'm a guy and Felicia's a girl. But there's gonna be a lot of contention, a lot of pressure, a lot of discrimination. There's gonna be levied towards them, but I'm confident and sure that the love that they have for each other will bring them closer and get them through that amongst other things. Because as much as we celebrate love and celebrate marriage, anybody would tell you that it is hard. It is work. It's not something for the faint of heart. And there's a reason why, you know, a number of people don't survive it, or a number of marriages don't survive. But the what you get back from it is sometimes immeasurable. Like, it's just great to know that you have someone that has your back through the thick and the thin. It's going to be there for you, and you're going to be there for them. And it's a wonderful feeling, especially when it comes together the way it's supposed to. And that's despite, you know, who they are with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as there's two people who are consenting and have decided to be with each other, it is what it is. And what their marriage consists of is what their marriage consists of. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I just hope and pray that they're happy as much as they can, and they can deal with whatever things that come their way together, and, you know, they live long, healthy lives. That's it. All the other stuff, I don't care. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care what you may have set for your marriage. No matter, you know, I ain't even talking about just on some gay stuff. I'm just saying it could be a heterosexual marriage, and y'all can decide y'all want 1,000 cats. I ain't got no problem with that, as long as y'all happy and healthy. You know what I mean? So, that's just how I feel. But regardless, when it comes down to them, man, it's so dope. It's so dope to see them, you know, just happy, in love with each other, and knowing my cousin all of my life. Like, she probably literally was in my crib when I got laid down the first time. Like, and to know her story, and to see her be able to be happy with someone, it's amazing, man. And it fills my heart with so much joy. Because, man, that's like that's my sister, man. Like, for real. Like, we share a bath with each other. We don't slept in the same bed. You know what I'm saying? It was times she had to crash at my crib and vice versa. You know, it was like literally there was a good chunk of time where she literally lived with me and my family. Like, literally, like, we walked school with each other, came home with each other, watched TV, like all of that. Like, that's my sister. And I'm happy for her. So right. Yeah, man. Well, I ain't got to talk to KC, man. I ain't got to talk to KC. Let's talk to a good number of people, bro. And I'm happy to be here. Now I can't raise my hand up because I don't have my ring on. Oh my! Oh no! I think my ring is on the table, but I can't get up and go get it. I was at the pool today, and I remember handing my ring over to Felicia. So if anybody lost it, it was my wife. I threw her under the bus. I'm going to suffer from that. But anyway, man. Well, yeah, it's married man status. Black band gang. Y'all know it. Y'all know the vibes. Yo, man. Let's get into it. Tonight. If you listen to the podcast tomorrow, you can let me know what you think. Because I don't know, because it hasn't happened yet. But tonight, you got the versus, a rematch of Timbaland versus Swizz Beats. So that's going down. Hold on, how my man Joe said, going down in the South. Yo, Joe, like, I'm the GOAT. Can't do that. You know. But yeah, man, it's going down. Timbaland versus Swizz Beats. I don't. It's gonna be a joyful time. I don't care. Let me take that back. No, I'm Team Timbaland. I'm sorry. I'm Team Timbaland. Talk about this next. I'm gonna get into it. Yo, man. Okay, so I told you I was busy this weekend, right? So I really didn't get a chance to listen to the new DMX album. I don't have a thorough review. I apologize. The songs I have heard so far, only thing I can say is I'm confused. At best. No. What was it? So I heard the joint he had with Griselda. I didn't say that like the chick does. But yeah, it was I didn't know who DMX was. I don't know if I got a bad mix or bad batch of the song, but I swear I heard West Side Gun. I heard West Side Gun. I heard Beanie the Butcher. Butcher coming, nigga. And it sounded like a mix of DMX and Conway. And I couldn't decipher what was going on. I was like, it sounded like Conway trying to do a DMX impression. So I was waiting for DMX to come through. Or it sounded like DMX doing a Conway impression. Like literally, whatever song I heard, I was on Tidal. It was Tidal. It wasn't no bootleg. Whatever song I heard, it sounded like either Conway was doing a DMX impression or DMX was doing a Conway impression. It sounded like both their vocals were meshed together, and it was horrible. It was. I was confused. I didn't know. I wasn't sure what was going on. I'm sorry. So yeah, I listened to that song. I listened to the song with Jay-Z, Nas, and DMX, which was amazing, and it sucked at the same time. It sucked because it's like, yo, DMX, even though I'm thinking they may have recorded it before he passed, but for us to have to hear the three of them on the track after he passed, just feels icky. But also too, like, of course, again, Jay, Nas, they were pretty much on point. DMX was actually on point, except like you can tell he was older. And I don't know if it's just because their style versus his style, and or clearly, like I said, my man had gained weight. I've mentioned that before. So maybe that was it. Or maybe, I mean, they all in their 50s, or at least Jay and DMX were in their 50s. But like you can tell with X, like he sound like that 12-year-old dog. That it's not a joke. I'm just trying to give a great description of the vocal delivery. And so it was dope seeing him on the track. It's, if you can imagine X spitting that, whatever he spit 20 years ago, 22 years ago, it would have came off. I just think he just wasn't able to do it. It's kind of like those like tracks people redo and their vocals just aren't there because they're not that 23-year-old singer anymore. They're like 55 and they just can't hold the notes. Hell, even me, like, go back and listen to, well, you can't now. Thanks, Blog Talk Radio. But if you were able to go back and listen to like the Enigma Sept Hour podcast I was doing in 09 or 2010, like my voice is definitely different. Like it's more huskier, more breathier, if you will. So for better or for worse, man. And then the last song I listened to, which was at the end and really rubbed me the wrong way, was Letter to My Son, which I assume was for his son Xavier. And it just really took me back to that, was Ayana Saved My Life, or whatever that episode or that TV series was. And when he was on there, and X was like, I just really felt like X, I mentioned this before, I really felt like X was really gaslighting his son. Kind of like this ideal of like X just didn't want to be wrong. And his son was like, yo, I love you, but this, that, and the third. And DMX thing was, it shouldn't be no buts. Like, just love me. But to me, I understood the ideal of wanting to be loved unconditionally, but that also leads to not taking accountability. And I think what Xavier wanted from his dad was to take accountability, and DMX just seemed not to want to take accountability. And that's where the clash was at. And so I'm not even mad at DMX recording the song, especially if that's how he felt and he just wanted to get that feeling out. Well, I'm mad that the song was even placed on the album because that's going to, again, gaslight Xavier now forever. I mean, granted, maybe someone would go move forward and remove the song from the album, but more likely it's not. And so Xavier, after dealing with the passing of his father and having to step up as much as he did for what we all know to carry on the legacy, even with the funeral arrangements, like I saw him, sitting there talking to his younger siblings and seemingly trying to comfort them and be there for them. Just to have that song on that album, like, it has me giving the side eye to Swizz Beats and whoever else were responsible for the executive production of the album, because it seems like a slap in the face to Xavier. And much as you can say, well, it's what X would have wanted, he recorded the song. Clearly, he wanted that message out there. For better or for worse, it's gonna sound nasty, but X is gone. He's gone. But Xavier is still here and still dealing with the pain. Rather, and who knows, rather if he did change, or if the relationship had gotten better and that song just reopens a wound, or they didn't patch things up and that just digs that dagger even deeper. Now, I could be wrong. I've talked to no one. I know no one. Hell, I know nothing. Just a regular podcaster just viewing his opinion. And for all I know, Xavier could have agreed with that song being on that project. That could have absolutely happened. And if that has happened, someone let me know. I guess it's something I need to look up. But and if he has, then I guess my opinions about the song is mute. But if he hadn't, and it was up to a Swizz or D or Wah or anybody or DMX fiance or whoever was responsible for, matter of fact, just look at yo E. See if Title gave you the information, bro. Stop all this guessing. Well, who could have? But regardless, while I look up, I hate when I go to TikTok instead of going to Title. I do that all the time, and then I get stuck on TikTok for 2 hours. That's why I didn't review the album. No, but what I was gonna say. Well, really, Hood Blues. That's the name of the Griselda joint, Hood Blues. All right, who's the executive producer, man? Because I'm really side-eyeing Swizz Beats, and that could be, maybe I shouldn't be side-eyeing Swizz Beats. It doesn't say. It's a short album. It's only 39 minutes long, which makes me look bad. Like, E, you really couldn't just check out the album? You really didn't have 39 minutes? No, I didn't have 39 minutes. I was running around all weekend trying to get things together. And it really doesn't say. Thank you, Title, for not giving me the information I was looking for. Exodus 19 DMX. We are doing this live. Media credit. Nice. I don't want you to know that. I want you to know who executive produced it. Anybody gonna give me anything? Give me any information? I know Swizz Beats had to have a lot to do with whatever. Oddly enough, Wikipedia don't even pop up. What the world is this? Wikipedia? Y'all should be the first one. Anyway, yo, DMX still that dude though, man. That's still that 3-run album that he had was amazing. That's not saying it's not able to be topped because we arguing now who has the greatest 4-run. Was it Kanye or Kendrick Lamar? But regardless, that 3 album run, man, could even say 5, but yeah, 3 album run, ain't nobody, hardly anybody can vouch or touch that. Okay, I see nothing about an executive producer. That's all I want to know. I'll put it on Swizz. It's Swizz fault. Anyway, what we got? We got 7 more minutes. So, yo, speaking of Kendrick Lamar, now I've been telling you guys, let me switch it up. I have been telling you guys about the class of 09. And it's kind of funny because I really think no one was taking me serious, right? I think a lot of people was like, all right, E, what you talking about? But now, all of a sudden, is, yo, who the best rapper from the 2010s? I've been on this, man. I've been on this. So this week, what's really been popping was there was a picture, apparently from Rap Caviar, which is like from what I know, whatever fools that picked the Spotify best rap songs, that's how Russ popped off because he was able to get on Rap Caviar and his songs blew up. Whatever. So apparently on their Instagram page, they posted this image. I'm not gonna bring it up on the video because I'm not trying to do too much. This Mount Rushmore image, which is racist. Mount Rushmore is racist, just to let y'all know. Bunch of white supremacy on Indian land, Native American land. So anyway, so on the picture, I'm talking noise. On the picture, there's a picture of Drake, picture of Kendrick, a picture of J. Cole. And in the middle, between J. Cole and Kendrick, there's like a cup. Look, a cup. There's a question mark. Like, who is the fourth head on Mount Rushmore? Who is it? So a lot of people been going in, and of course, man, all of this is subjective. This could be a lot. I think I've tried to name. That's a bunch of class of 09, which, like I said, I've said this though. This is another argument before I get into the Mount Rushmore, or before I get my choice for the Mount Rushmore. This my argument is this? Well, I know one argument is this is one of the strongest classes if you want to take like hip hop eras. You know what I'm saying? And it's different ones: 86, 88, 91, 94, 99, and 09. But yeah, I mean, Drake. I mean, even Jay-Z really can't mess with Drake's run. Like, honestly, bro. Skill wise, you can argue, but his run, bro. But Drake, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Wale, Big Sean, Nicki Minaj, Future, now just Currency. You got an underground cat. I can't think of this. Is my man. He had the best album in 2018 to me. I can't think of my man's name right now. Sky Zoo, Wiz Khalifa. Like, man, so many like 09 cats. I'm not naming everybody. I'm missing a bunch of people. Charles Hamilton. Charles Hamilton was 09. He just fell off. He was one of the first ones to fall off. Him and Mickey Fax. That was 09. Anyway. Mickey Fax? Yeah. Is Soulja Boy class 09? Ew. That's nasty. Anyway, but ain't gonna front. When I first saw it, because shout out my man Jamal Steele. He's the first one I saw posted. And my first choice, and I'll say it was sexist. It was sexist. My first choice, I was like, Big Sean. Duh. That's ugly. But I saw somebody was like, nah, Nicki. And I was just like, yo, I'm wilding. It's definitely Nicki. Because honestly, like, sad to say, on a mainstream level, there was no ladies. Now we're like saturated. I ain't gonna say oversaturated because it was dry. It was real dry. Nicki was the only one. Even though she was kind of really not doing it because she was singing about rocket ships back then. But yeah. But and really just being as objective as possible, it got to be Nicki. I'm sorry. But apparently there was beef with Nicki and LeBron, some Twitter beef, quotation marks, because LeBron said Future. And I don't know. Nah. I'm sorry. Now I'm being biased because I'm not giving that the Future, bro. No. Nah. I told y'all this Future is maybe my anti-hero. Like I said, Carter 3 is an anti-classic to me. Where I can't deny his impact, but this classic status kind of set us back. And Future is like, to me, a spinoff of that. So, no, as much as I think really the last true like rap classic or hip hop classic, I can't even say rap, hip hop classic is 808 and Heartbreaks. To me, that's a real true last classic I think we've seen. And that spun off the Drakes and the class 09 for that matter. In my opinion, my humble opinion. But yeah. Hey, I just ain't giving the Future because Future trash anyway. I'm sorry. I like Mask Off, but other than that, man, that boy trash. I say it. What you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, get that to Nicki. She's not my favorite rapper. Kendrick in my top 5. J. Cole not, Drake not. Nicki is not gonna be there. Because my favorite female rapper, My favorite female rapper is coming up on this podcast. Ha ha ha. Class of 09. Talking class of 09. Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying that because she can hear me. But it's true. It's true. Yo, speaking of favorite rappers, man, I'd be remiss not to give my man Tarif Knockout his props. I got the CD, bro. I was waiting to do the podcast to say it. I'm gonna put it where you guys can see it. My arms look really short and fat right now. Wow. I look like I got short arms. Wow. This is crazy, bro. Y'all probably think I'm 4'11" right now. Look how short my arms look, bro. Hey, yo. Oh, I'm sorry. Podcast people can't see it. Yo, go to YouTube. Y'all see it. Just go to the 30-minute mark. Yo, got my man, Tarif Knockout. Ask for breakfast. Y'all see the old links in the background. My man signed it. You know what I mean? Day one. Literally, because I was just day one before he blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Anyway, let's keep it moving because time is precious. And especially our guest, time is precious. So we're going to this next track, and then we'll come back with the lovely. Now, let me do that. That's sexist too. We coming back with the tenacious. How about that? Coming back with the tenacious. C Red. But right now, we're going to give y'all my man Ashton Martin with his song So Much, and then we'll be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. What you just heard, my man Ashton Martin with So Much, and not so much time right now because I just get to run in my mouth. I didn't even talk about the whole Bootsy shooting thing. So yeah, go read up. Anyway, I got my girl, my sis, the best one to ever do it. C Red in the building.
Let's go. Yo, my
Nah, you good on this end.
Okay.
Why you look 12 though? I'm jealous. I know you are that much younger than me, but you still look 12, dog.
Man,
you about to be a whole wife out here.
I don't feel 12.
I feel you. Those are podcasts. They looking at me like, we can't see. We love that you can be descriptive. Oh, we need you to be descriptive because we can't see. But no, trust and believe. Yeah, C Red gonna be like them 50-year-old black women or black don't crack on TikTok. Am I 22? Am I 28? I'm 50. Like, what? How? What in the world? Anyway, glad to have you on. I mentioned earlier here on Freedom Train Radio, this is Women's Appreciation Month. Mm-hmm. And outside of just really being one of you on the podcast for real, I know I had you on the auxiliary index joint a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was good times.
But I really wanted you like on. So yeah, we finally did it. So how's things going right now? I know you have a lot on your plate. What is going on in C Red's world?
Man, so much is going on. As you know, in my personal life, I'm getting ready to get married in about a little over a month from now. So that's, so that's really exciting. I'm in my third year of medical school. So that's kind of the year where we solidify like what kind of doctor we want to be when we grow up or whatever. So I've been going through all my clinical rotations and stuff since September. I'm on my last one right now. I'm on internal medicine right now. So that's been a lot of fun, but it's really busy because that's when you really are 9 to 5, like in the hospital or in clinic or whatever you're doing.
Right.
But it's been a lot of fun, learning from patients and working with different people and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciated that. And then also, I'm still bringing the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing the bars. Yep. Y'all ain't with it.
bars, you know. So I've been trying to do these things called White Coat Wednesdays, where it's usually every Wednesday I'll try to, rap a verse, post it on my page. And it's usually in the middle of me walking into the hospital or like being on a lunch break or whatever. It's just kind of my personal release, but also just kind of trying to keep people excited and keep people engaged with me as an MC. And then trying to crank out a summertime joint for y'all that I'm excited about. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the works, but it's all good. I'm thankful.
Bet. Let me do this. Because speaking of summertime and summertime babies, the worst ones are the Leos. So I'm going to say it. Hey, guy. Yeah, the little weekly thing, she didn't get that from you. All right. She's doing it on her own. JC. So don't think, oh, yeah, she read. No, she's not. Stop it. Don't even put it in your head, bro. I know what you're thinking. Stop. I'm not taking a shot at JC. I'm just like, I got to do it. That's my dog.
What up, JC?
He need to be watching. If he ain't watching, we gonna fight. Like literally.
I did just try to call him not too long ago.
See,
sorry,
I'm gonna fight you if you're not watching, bro. I'm gonna fight you. So with the man, no, I'm forgetting to it because I just came from a wedding like yesterday.
Oh wow.
The music is look. She's the best female rapper you ever gonna hear. I'm sorry. What about Jean Grey? Better not. Nope. What about Rashford? Nope. No. What about Lyric Jackson? No. What about Bahama Dia put out one album? Stop it. No. See Red. It's it. Stop. Full stop. I said it. All right. So since I lost everybody that's ever going to listen to this,
we ain't got nobody listening no more now.
Right. Now they finna dissect everything on these things. But no, other than that, man, like yeah, so with the wedding planning, how has that going, and how have you not been able to not lose your mind?
Man. So I've been very fortunate. We have a family friend who's kind of done a lot of events and stuff for us just kind of over the years. So when I was like 16, she told me that whenever I got married, she would like be happy to plan the wedding and all that. So once we got engaged, my mom kind of connected with her and got us situated. So she's been doing a lot of the legwork, especially with it being hard, with the wedding being, in a different state than where both of us are living right now. Like we wouldn't have been able to do it without, the people in the lovely state of Florida being as accommodating and gracious as they've been. So I haven't really been stressed about the wedding, to be honest with you. I feel like the hard stuff is kind of situated, and we're just trying to make sure nobody gets injured or make sure they got plane tickets.
Man, no, that's
meetings, all that kind of stuff.
I can't imagine. I can't, because and maybe Felicia, and she's not here right now. She's out with her mom and her sister. Happy birthday, Sylvia.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, first of all, it was boxes coming to my house every week.
Oh, yeah.
Like getting everything to the house. He was coming to our house, or it was going to her mom's house, and then we had to transport all of that. And then she was like very hands on. I tried to play it cool, but you can't play it cool when you living with your fiance and you seeing them stressed and like I don't know. But yeah, it was a lot. But the thing about it too is, like, we had of course a pandemic wedding. So it was very small. It was only our intermediate family. But going to my cousin's wedding yesterday and having like a full reception with everyone there, ain't no way. Because I was overwhelmed just with our small wedding. Like, that was overwhelming enough, just dealing with the emotions and everyone being there. Not everyone being there, like just the people that were there. That was stressful enough. They have to deal with 100, 200, you know what I'm saying, people. And I put it out there, we coming. So it's gonna be like your husband gonna be like, hey, this is my homie Enigma. Your husband gonna be like, hey, bro, And then you're gonna be my wife, and you're gonna be like, I just talked to my grandma. Who are y'all? Like, I just know like that, man, it's gonna be a lot. But I will say this, and I don't want to overtalk. I just saw some comment of people saying I hate podcasters who overtalk the guests. And that's true. We shouldn't. But I just want to part some advice after 7 months. Yeah, just take it all in, of course. And just enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be overwhelming, but yeah, y'all gonna love it, man. And we're gonna love seeing y'all. We're gonna love seeing y'all come together in love, man. It's great. Like I'm on a high right now because of yesterday. So
that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Actually, I think that may be a thing. Like maybe once you get married, maybe you have to go to a couple of weddings to kind of, get like, oh yeah, we did this. We get rejuvenated.
For sure.
But anywho, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you guys. I mean, how is he holding up? How's your husband?
He's good. Like I said, I feel like it was more stressful a few months ago, and maybe it'll get stressful again. A few weeks out. We are almost a few weeks out anyway, but you know what I'm saying. Like, we're just both really excited, to be honest with you, and it's gonna be a treat for us because with me being in school and kind of, disconnected from where I grew up and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to get to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just exciting to kind of have something celebratory to bring everybody together and kind of, yeah, man, it's the biggest day of my life. So
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited to be surrounded by my people.
Right. Yo, I forgot.
Right.
I forgot. I just what was it, a month and a half ago? EJ, when the EJ wedding, that was a lot.
Oh,
It was a lot. Yeah. It's a thing. Man, honestly, we come to you guys.
mm-hmm.
We had 2 weddings we going to in Jacksonville, like a week, like 2 weeks apart.
Wow.
I can't remember which is first because Felicia has a cousin. He's getting married in Jacksonville too. So it's like we coming to see you guys, coming back, then going back to see him and coming back. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's the season, and I'm just happy that you guys are joining in the misery. Oh my god. No, it's dope. Married life is dope. And I'm happy you didn't wait till you're 40 like me. That would have been horrible.
I mean, if you don't meet the right person you know what I'm saying? It's better to meet the right one later on than choose wrong early.
Real. Hey. You see how wise this girl is? You see how wise this?
For real, man.
Hey. Matter of fact, let me throw myself under the bus. Now I was talking about the rap class of 09.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard it.
And am I tripping? But did you actually graduate class of 09? Am I bugging? I just thought it was a coincidence.
I graduated high school in 2010 and 14.
Okay. Ain't too far. All right. I was just thinking.
I was listening to all them 09 people being inspired.
Yeah. It was the opposite for me. Not really, somewhat, because like by that time, as far as like me and my cousin, like we were kind of wrapping it up, and my thing with that class is their swagger, if you will, their personality, or what they talk about, like especially like with Kendrick and J. Cole and Wale. Like me and my cousin was on that in 01. 02, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, it was about either trap music or crunk. So it was hard to kind of come with those like personal bars and like literally I was a schoolboy. So that's why like even with Kanye gravitated towards that because it was like that's what we were really dealing with. So for me, it was like, all right, we finally wrapping this up, and then here come a wave of Charles Hamiltons and Wale's talking about sneakers and girls. I was like, we've been talking about this the whole time.
Right.
So anyway, how being but speaking of, in that class, how has that had an effect on like your viewpoint in music? Because you are more of a bars rapper. Like I think this last album is when you really kind of finally got like personal.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I don't know if I can attribute it to that class only. I think for me, with my journey as an artist, it's been a lot of especially over these last like 5-6 years, been trying to figure out how to use my voice more as an instrument instead of just trying to like rap boys under the table. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for a long time I was just trying to like out rap everybody, but that doesn't necessarily make the best song. That doesn't necessarily make the music that's gonna like touch somebody's heart. You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm on the how does this feel to me when I write it, and how does it feel when I say it? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there are a lot of opportunities where you can over rap. You know what I'm saying? And then you're just wasting. You're wasting those opportunities that you have people's attention grabbed because you're doing so much that they can't even like follow what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say. So I think for me, it's been really like focusing in on what message am I trying to deliver and kind of what's the best way to deliver that message, whether it be use less words or different voice inflections, or, you know what I'm saying? Or pick different beats, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like in my adulthood, I've kind of grown up too as an artist, and it's been more about how people are receiving the message versus just like writing the hardest bars I can write.
No, it makes perfect. I mean, that's how I look at music. That's how I have looked at music. I tell people I've never been a bars rapper. You know what I'm saying? I've never been like the one to try to kill people with bars. My thing for me has always been the message and the messaging. Like literally, like even with my name, the ideal of Enigma is that there's something to figure out in what I'm saying. Not necessarily in a bar sense, like trying to flip a tundra or something like that, but just listen to what I'm saying and pick out whatever gems you see in that story, or even like I may have some wordplay, but I'm not gonna hit you like on some battle rap type tip. You know what I'm saying? Right. In fact, dude, Steve, the comedian, said that his comedy was refrigerator comedy, and what he meant by that is you go to a show, he'll say a joke, you may giggle at it because you know it's supposed to be funny. You'll go home, go to sleep, get up for a midnight snack, and when you open the refrigerator, that's when it hit. And that's what I was trying to do, is like I wanted something where you may listen to the first time and be like, all right, that's cool. But if you listen to it time after time, eventually it'll be like, now I see what he was saying. So no, I get what you're saying as far as trying to just hit you with the bullet. Like, nah, I'm gonna poke you with a freaking antidote. Like, that's what.
Because even as a listener, like sometimes, because I like bars, I'm always gonna love the bars. But even with a lot of like the bar rappers that I like, there are times where I don't want to spend the energy trying to unravel all these like dope lines that you put together. Not to say that it's not dope, but it's just like sometimes I'm not in the mood to use that energy to like listen that hard and figure out what you're trying to say.
I get it.
So I think just trying to find that balance for me, like, yes, I can still rap niggas under the table, but like also I can just give you something straightforward, tuck some hidden things in there that you can unravel. Like if you're just singing the song back to you, you're like, oh, I didn't hear that, the first few times. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Just finding that balance between being easily relatable, but also trying to throw in little touches of genius. Or just
you got it. You are a genius, literally. See red.
No.
A hard-working genius, but a genius, no doubt. And honestly, I think I could say it's gonna sound bad because how old I am, but yeah, like with Drake, like if I got anything from Drake and Kendrick, I think like you said, that idea of using space and trying to like the inflection and I guess even like the flow. Because even the song I have with my man Trim Soul and my man Daquan called "Do It for Show." The original intent with that song was really to make it airy. Like I really wanted like really a lot of space so people can kind of fill in stuff and really kind of be more melodic. Anyway, and that's why even with my man Trim Soul, I wanted him on there because he's like super dope at doing that. Right. But that was like my aim was kind of practice on that, and that was at 35. I was trying to like, hey, let me figure this out. So yeah, that's I totally understand where you're trying to get to or get with the music, and I co-signed it. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and give these people a little taste of what you got. And of course, because of my big mouth, the expectations are super high right now. Maybe you want to say she's better than Lauryn Hill? Oh, maybe not. Maybe. I'm building it up. Oh, which Lauryn? 94 Lauryn? No, 04. Because 04 Lauryn, I think C-Red can get her. 94, 95 Lauryn. I mean, I may be biting more than I can chew. Anyway, this C-Red with When the Storm Comes and C-Red with Vessel Life. And then we're going to come right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour with his big old mouth. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. And what you just heard was When the Storm Comes and Vessel Life for my girl C-Red. This on me. I'm taking a producer's cut right now, so you guys will be like, wait, what's going on? Okay, so with the live joint, I don't really play the songs. To those in podcast land, you heard the song. A lot of people you didn't, because you're supposed to go listen to the podcast. That's the point. But anyway, just want to put that out there because I don't want to see Red to be looking like, coming back from what? We just I'm not sure. For 2 seconds. What are you talking about? This guy. All right. So with the tracks, I know what you told me through the email that you're working on a new project. So what can we expect from this new project that's coming?
Man, it's gonna be very different. Very different. So the idea behind Bliss Point is I actually learned this in some lecture I was in, I think probably my first year of medical school. And it was a guy kind of talking to us about like nutrition and stuff like that. He put up this slide and it said like Bliss Point on it. And that's basically, he was like, yeah, this is like the optimal ratio of sugar, fat, and salt that a lot like Nabisco and like manufacturing companies, people who make snacks and stuff try to like put into their snacks so people keep wanting to eat the snacks. You know what I'm saying? Because
I know they got me. They got me all in the Bliss.
Listen, man, and trying to follow this wedding diet when I need an Oreo has been hard.
I didn't care. My suit on a prayer, like, I hope this fits. But yeah, I got it.
So the idea behind Bliss Point for me musically is just trying to create a collection of songs that just make people feel good and make people want to go back and listen to them. Because I feel like, especially over the past 3-4 years and this past year itself, it's just been a lot of like heavy things happening like in the world and like in our society and in our communities, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like I've even done the same thing. Like I definitely have written about those things. And like when I've been in those moments where I need to like kind of like release that energy, but there's also like people still need to feel good and still need to be able to put on something that makes them feel excited and hopeful. And you know what I'm saying? All those kind of things. And so I feel like we have enough music out right now focused on what's wrong and like how messed up things are and like how terrible things are. And I just feel like I wanted to do the opposite of that and kind of make people still feel like, yes, there are a lot of things wrong. There's a lot of things that we need to change, a lot of things we need to work on. But there's also still a lot that we can be thankful for and still enjoy, you know, in our lives right now in the midst of all these different negative things going on. So that was kind of like the inception of Bliss Point, me taking that note from the lecture and then also being like, okay, how can I translate this into the music that I'm making, right? So Bliss Point is a lot of like happy I don't know, it's just a very like feel good, like put it on, hop in the car, you know, ride wherever you're gonna ride, put it on while you cleaning up the house on Saturday, like that kind of stuff. So there's no depression, there's no it's just all like uplifting, kind of upbeat, kind of light, airy, retro, neo soul,
major keys.
Yeah. Even some skating, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like really make people feel good about themselves. And it's been fun for me as an artist as well, because it's allowed me to kind of grow and kind of branch out into areas where I've been scared to kind of do things differently because people have kind of boxed me into the, you know, the boom bap, hip hop, that kind of stuff. But I listen to a lot of other different music. I love a lot of other different music. So that's me kind of trying to make my contribution in that lane as well.
Compare me to Lyric Jones. That's what it is. Y'all gonna start comparing me to Lyric Jones. Period.
I love Lyric. I love you, Lyric.
Right. I'm like, there's a good chance you may hear this while I'm talking noise.
Yeah. Love Lyric Jones, man. Huge inspiration, for real.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's Bliss Point. It's
I'm being messy.
I'm excited to let people. I'm scared excited, because I feel like anytime you do something different as an artist and your fan base hasn't really heard it before, you always wonder whether they're gonna accept it.
I think you are in a good space, and I think it's a reflection of you being in that good space. Rather, you know, if it's school, relationships, it's life period, you know, like you said, us coming out of this pandemic, things of that sort. So I think it's needed, and I think it's the smart move. I think it's a good move, and I think you can execute it. Like you said it before, like you came out the box, trying to box, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to show everyone what you can do. And for me, I think that's why a lot of lady rappers or female rappers always been my favorite, because of that tenacity, because of that, like that fight to really have to like show and prove. But there's nothing wrong with taking the gloves off and be like, yo, okay, I don't show y'all. If you hadn't got it now that I'm iller than all you niggas, like just go to my past joints. Right now, I'm gonna give y'all music because you know that's what it is at the end of the day, and that's what people really attach to. You know what I'm saying? People really attach to that, what makes them feel, what makes them think. Right. And so I think it's a good point. And man, also too, being in school, I had a joke. I was like, oh, that's why I see Red still in school. Being in school, you keep your bars up because you're dealing with so many words. I'm trying to tell you, as soon as I graduated, my bars went down.
No, I feel that. Because, you know, I worked for a little minute before I went back to school.
Yeah.
In 4 years I was at work, I was not nearly as, I didn't have the time to be as, you know, creative and like sit down and play with different things as I do now. Because, you know, it's just different. Like, it's
that school thing would do it. Trust me. Because my man Jamal Steele, he had a post. I saw it this morning. He was like, what was your hardest bars or hardest like lyric? And the verse I picked was a verse when I was in the middle of getting my degree, like back in like late 03, early 04. And I was able to go, no, it was 04. But I was able to go that hard because I was just constantly, you know, dealing with words, especially being a journalism major, just dealing with words. So it's just easier to come to you. Right. Versus now, it's like, you know, if I spit something, I can come up with something, but my brain just isn't in that lane because it's not getting work like that. So, no, being in school is definitely give one an advantage. But anywho, again, time is of the essence, and I gave these people a 2-hour podcast last week. That's like my man Killer Cali. Again.
What up, Killer Cali? All is well, man. For real.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's straight. Him and Sarah doing their thing. We saw them at EJ wedding, and
nice.
Yeah, he got a little. You may want to holler at him because he got a little live review thing or whatever. So you play people music and people listening there rate it. So maybe we'll throw one of the tracks to him, see how the people feeling it. They will feel it, but you know what I'm saying. But other than that, yeah. So stumbling. See, if I was in school, I wouldn't. My brain would be on point. But no, before we get up out of here, man, how can the people get in contact with you? I know I got the information scrolling on the video, but for the podcast people, how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, y'all feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CRED_13. So cred_13. Follow me there. That's usually where I post most content. I have Facebook there at CRED Music. And then if you go to either of those avenues, you can get to my Bandcamp and all those kind of things to find my music online. So follow me, CRED_13. I'm looking forward to connecting with y'all.
Yeah, the Bandcamp kind of threw me off. I was like, colored. And I was just watching the video on YouTube about African American, black, and colored, and why we switched the names. So I was like, color red.
There's a backstory for that. We ain't got time for that today. I'll tell you offline.
Yo, man. Clarissa. Yo, whoa. Wait a minute. No. Now let me go to the refrigerator. I'm glad that I was joking. I can't let you go. You gotta.
What happened?
So we know, or those who know you, that your stage name is basically a shortened version of your real name. Now that you're getting married, and I'm assuming, and hopefully assuming doesn't make me a whole donkey out here, but the assumption is that you're going to take on the name.
On the new name,
of your husband. So, what we going to do with this C-Red? Because
it's actually interesting. It's a great question, actually. I'm going to keep the C-Red. And when I change my name, I think I'm just going to make my last name my middle name. Just because even being in med school, like I'm going to have taken a couple of board exams as, Carissa with my maiden name. So it's just going to be easier for me, both professionally and personally, I think, to make my last name, make my maiden name my middle name, and then take his.
Nice. Yeah, my wife did the same thing. So
good question though, because I was thinking like, dang, do I got to change my name?
I was messing around. I was like, wait.
Shirts and stuff. Like, ooh.
Well, at least it'd be harder for people to look you up for real. Let me find out her information. You got creeps out here. Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, like nah, you back off. I'm a big bro. I'll punch your ass. Back off.
That's right.
But other than that, like, what's her name? Now it'd be much difficult to find it because it's not exactly. But anyway, but no, when we get up out of here, salute. Nothing but love to you, love for your husband. Because I'm pretty sure if you chose him and he chose you, then that's a good choice. And we are here. We support you. We still support you here in Tally. And if you need anything, we got you straight up. So
I love y'all, man. For real. Thank you for having me.
No doubt. I was trying. It was.
I know. I'm sorry for making it a little hard on you. I'm sorry, but thank you for staying on me.
It was totally understandable. I understand what this pressure is, and then I don't understand medical school, so I was like, I knew how much pressure it was with just this plus medical. Well, I had a cousin with medical school, so yeah. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Also, to just let people know out there, because I know my man Joe is listening now. Yes, C-Red was on here to close out Women Appreciation Month here at Freedom Train Radio. So again, shouts out to all the women out there that's doing a thing. In particular, Black women. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys, and continue to keep your head up, as Tupac would say. Other than that, man, we're gonna get up out of here, and that's it. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Much love, y'all.